Guys, I want to talk to you about three basic things on some lift motors for treadmills and for some of the ellipticals. I've got a basic lift motor here. Specifically, this is out of a Johnson Health Tech product. When you're trying to determine if you have a good incline motor or a bad incline motor, there's some basic tests I want you guys to do. Now, most incline motors have a 6 or 7 pin harness on them. Now, pretty much universally, an incline motor is going to have a red wire, a black wire, and a white wire. These are your power wires. These are what actually make it go up and down. You should have generally continuity between any of these 3 points, between red to white, black to white, or red to black. So, first thing you want to do is set your multimeter to do a continuity test. What I've done here too is taken a small paper clip so we can insert that into the pins to make it easier, especially if your test points on your multimeter are a little bit bigger. Test to make sure your multimeter is active. You'll get a beep, and you can test all 3 points. And go from red to black, white to black, red to white. You should have continuity between any combination of those 3 points, generally. Now, the next wires you're going to see are typically an orange, a brown, and a blue wire. The green wire is just a ground wire. These 3 wires go to your internal pod sensor. Underneath this cap is basically a sensor that detects how many turns the incline barrel has made to let the treadmill know where the incline motor is actually positioned. What you'll need to do to test if that pod sensor is good is test, for example, between the blue and the brown wire. That will give you a value. Let's, for simplicity's sake, if you test the two, you get a value of 400. Then, if you test between the blue and the orange wire, for example, you may get another value of 400. That means when you test the other 2 colors that are left, you should have a total value of 800. So basically, any combination of the 3 wires should add up to the big number.